Are you curious to dive into the captivating world of funeral rituals and explore the fascinating stories that lie beneath the surface of these ancient traditions? Let's take a journey through time together, from the mystique of ancient Egypt to the enchanting hills of Celtic lands. We'll uncover the tales that have shaped cultures, beliefs, and even entire epics. So buckle up and get ready to discover the hidden secrets of human history that have been kept alive through these ritualistic practices. Origins of prehistoric burials. Humans have been seeking comfort in the face of death for thousands of years. Prehistoric humans found solace in caves, which became their loved ones' final resting places about 50,000 years ago. As time passed, people began intentionally burying their dead with items like clothes, trinkets, and food for the afterlife. This practice was observed nearly 10,000 years ago in Kafsa, Israel. These early burial practices were a way to honor the dead and cope with the inevitability of death. Mesopotamian and Egyptian funerals. Let's take a moment to learn about the fascinating burial customs of the ancient Mesopotamians and Egyptians. The Mesopotamians believed that souls entered the underworld beneath the Earth's surface, which they referred to as the land of no return. To ensure a prosperous afterlife for their departed loved ones, they buried them close to home and offered food and drink as a gesture to soothe the gods. Meanwhile, in Egypt, they practiced the art of mummification to preserve the bodies of their deceased. The pyramids served as majestic tombs for the pharaohs and their families, while funeral processions were draped in mourning attire to honor the deities associated with death. These customs offer us a glimpse into the beliefs and values of these ancient civilizations. Greco-Roman funerals. As we journey through the pages of history, we are transported back to ancient Greece, where the echoes of a bygone era still resonate. The Greeks believed that the human soul departed from the body as a breath of air, and in the stillness of the early morning hours, the ekphora, a solemn procession, guided the departed souls to their final resting place. The Greeks valued immortality through memory and left behind a remarkable legacy in the form of great art. Their artistic expressions included sculptures, paintings, and architecture that depicted the departed in all their glory. These works of art were a testament to their desire to immortalize the departed and convey a sense of their character, achievements, and legacy. The Romans and Greeks rituals. The Romans, inspired by the Greeks, carried forward these traditions with grandeur. They adorned marble sarcophaguses with intricate engravings and carvings, showcasing the departed's achievements and status. The Romans believed that the departed's memory was a source of strength and inspiration for the living, and therefore went to great lengths to honor their ancestors and preserve their legacy. Celtic funeral rites. As we explore the misty landscapes of the British Isles and beyond, it is impossible to ignore the haunting melodies of the ancient Celtic funeral rites. These rites were meticulously practiced by the Hallstatt and Aleutian cultures, each with their unique traditions and customs. The Hallstatt culture believed in surrounding the departed with earthly treasures and placing them in carts. These carts were then displayed as elegies were recited, echoing through the air, paying tribute to the departed. Hindu funeral rituals. The Antyeshti rituals are an elaborate set of religious ceremonies conducted in Hindu culture after a person's death. The ritual involves anointing the body with sacred waters, chanting mantras, and presenting offerings to the gods. Cremation is considered an essential part of the ceremony, and the ashes are immersed in the holy waters of the Ganga River. The eldest son of the deceased performs the last rites, which involve lighting the funeral pyre and chanting mantras. Chinese rituals. In the Chinese rituals, burial offerings are made before the funeral, which emphasizes the importance of feng shui and the earthly belongings that are to be laid to rest with the departed. Death rituals of Japan. Meanwhile, in the land of the rising sun, Japan, Ososhiki ceremonies blend modernity with tradition in an elegant and thoughtful way. From wakes to cremations, each step is a delicate dance towards bidding farewell. Funeral rituals are not just about saying goodbye. They represent our culture, help us connect with the spiritual world and keep the memory of our loved ones alive. From the ancient Egyptians to Native American traditions, these rituals have been a vital part of our history. Through prayers and the light of candles that tribute to the dead. And this brings us to the end of this unique exploration. History is a treasure trove of surprises, just waiting to be discovered. Until our next exploration, keep delving into the wonders of the past. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to How They Lived for more captivating historical journeys.